a good run though. I had a good run though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I gave it a good go. But the last couple of years, no, just can't. Well, now I'm glad I've just started dating someone again because I've not had anal sex in a full year because I can't get bummed off a stranger. I have to like them as a person.
I'm boring.
I know.
Boring.
I know. So it is actually a curse, I think. So now. I've not had bum sex for a full year and now I'm doing it again. I feel like a 15-year-old, you know, when they first lose their virginity and they're like, I've just had sex. That's me all the time. My friends phone me and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, I've just been bummed. I love it. I forgot how much I love getting bummed. I love it. I know it's weird for like a 29-year-old man to say as well, but I love getting fingered.
I love that you say about, there's so many things to unpack there. The moment you say I love getting bummed, your eyes could not have more rolled to the back of your head.
I love it.
Also, you said when you get bummed as a 15-year-old.
No, when you're when a teenager loses their virginity for the first time and they tell all the friends. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
I didn't get bummed at 15.
Yeah, and you also
I was 19 when I first got bummed.
You also called anal bum sex, which I think was so
Bum
adorable.
It's
so
bum sex.
I love the idea of
But
bum
it's
sex.
sex in the... Do you know what I hate and I'm not getting on board with? Busse. Have you heard busse?
Oh, that is...
Have you heard of busse?
Never.
Okay, let me educate you.
Okay, please.
So it's when people are, do you like in porn when she's like, when it's a woman, she's like, oh, put it in my pussy. So
Yeah.
Well, it's the bum pussy, a bussy.
Oh.
So they're like,
Oh,
so it's like,
wow.
so it's put it in my bussy, which I'm not getting on board with this.
No, I don't like
That's
that.
not a bit. I know that language
Yeah.
evolves over time, but this is just not what's happening right now.
So what are you going to use instead?
Bum set. Put
I'd
it
like
in me bum ring, me bum hole.
But I would like some bum sex, please.
I love getting bummed. And do you know what? There was a guy. So some guy who I knew. I need to delete. I'm going to delete my personal Facebook and just keep my page. I hate my personal.
I've deleted it.
But I saw there was a guy who I knew when I was younger, and he like wrote a status being like about his brother coming out as gay. And he was like, oh yeah, my brother's just come out as gay. We're not bothered though, still love him the same. As long as he's the one giving it and not the one taking it. And I'm like, why are you bothered about how your brother has sex, you fucking weirdo? It's none of your business. And also, it doesn't make you less gay. Like, you're still gay.
Yeah.
Like, if you're putting it in, you're still gay.
Yeah. I'd say taking it is more manly.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's more manly because it's like, getting through the pain the first couple of times. But it's actually more like stereotype of a female thing to do because of all the planning.
Yeah.
Because
of the planning.
Like all the admin.
The forward thinking.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Or the admin.
Yeah. It's more like someone who have got the life controlled. Yeah.
Yeah. They've got more towels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot more prep. Bathroom prep.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, so I've been getting bummed and I love it. I love getting bummed. I highly recommend it to everyone. If you've not done it, do it.
I'll straight onto the bumming TripAdvisor.
Yeah, you should do it.
10 out of 10.
And yeah. Did I tell you I was robbed?
No.
Did you not see it on Instagram?
Yeah, but for the sake of the podcast,
Oh,
no.
all right. Well, I was robbed. I ordered a thing from Amazon, and the delivery driver was like, I'm like 10 minutes away. And I know he said, I'm here. And I told him I'm 10 minutes away. So I said, just leave it at the front door. I got home, someone had opened it, and they took, I bought some speakers, laptop speakers. They were only 15 quid. They weren't even for me. They were for the guy that I've just started dating because his laptop's dead quiet. So it was like a little present. But it was a present.
15 quid present.
It was a present more for when I'm there.
Oh, we've all
Because I
done
can't
that.
hear his laptop because he doesn't have a TV. He watches it on his laptop.
Presents that are secretly for yourself,
Yeah.
bought for other people.
Yeah.
They're brilliant.
But He'll never know because I don't think he'll listen to this.
Yeah, I bought
So-
my mother a phone, which like, oh my God, you bought your mum a phone?
Yeah.
But she was just on this old thing that I couldn't hear a thing about. And I just went, if I have to have another conversation where the other person's going, Morgan,
Yeah.
you there?
No.
I
Oh.
was like, oh, have an iPhone.
Do you know what? Though? What's the best gift you ever bought your parent?
Ooh, what's the best present?
Last year, I bought my mum a Vivienne Westwood necklace.
Hello.
And now I want one myself. I'm fuming that I didn't. I'm fuming that I gave it her.
Yeah.
I want it. But,
I think my mum's got a charm bracelet and I buy her a new charm every year.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, got robbed.
You got robbed?
So they took the speakers
Yeah.
and but they left the Pure for Men fiber tablets. Do you know that control your digestive system so you can do the bumming? But they probably just saw them and didn't know what it was or was like, oh, I don't get bummed.
Yeah, well, that's a very. But you
But
got robbed by a gay robber.
Yeah, it says on it, Pure for Men, stay ready. Yeah.
I don't know. Call me homophobic, but I don't think there's any gay burglars.
Oh, they must be.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. If they're a stereotype gay, they might get a bit distracted. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'd move that couch and I'd put it on that corner of the room.
Oh, fuck, you're home.
Yeah, yeah. No, there'd be some gay burglars.
Yeah,
There has to be.
Making it sound like they'll break into your house and make it look better.
Yeah. I don't know. What crime would you do if you had to do a crime?
Ooh, speeding.
Speeding. Does
Oh,
that count?
No, it couldn't count.
Well, yeah. But it's not
money
legal.
laundering.
I would like to rob
Yeah.
like a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looked really fun back in the day. They used to shout their own names, didn't they? Or like they were.
Oh yeah, is even anything to rob in banks anymore? It's all online,
Yeah.
and I'm not doing that. I can't
Just
work a
tapping your
computer
card.
for the best of it. I'd like to rob like a diamond. Something, do you know, do you know
Oh.
when you have to go through the laser mines?
yeah.
The laser thing. I'd love to give that a go.
Proper Mission Impossible.
Yeah, it's a bit like the what was that? The Cube. Do you know with Philip Schofield?
Yeah.
Bit like that, but you get a diamond at the end.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's great.
You seem pretty nimble enough to be able to do the lasers and all that.
Not really. I've just started doing yoga to try and get more bender. I want to be able to suck my own dick.
You're in a relationship now.
I know, but I travel. I'm not in an official relationship.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Not an official
I
relationship.
don't want to put that pressure on it.
Yeah. No. Just
No.
the pressure
We're
on your spine
dating.
to suck your dick.
We're dating, and I'm getting bummed. Getting bummed a lot.
That's good to know. I'm so
love it.
happy for you and
Thank
your
you.
asshole. It's-
Thank you. Ugh, I've missed it. I love it. Did I ever tell you about the time I was fingered on a night bus?
No, and please never stop.
Yeah, I was in London. This was years ago when I wasn't living here.
Yeah.
And I went out. I think we was in Vauxhall actually. I think, and then got with this guy, and we was on a bus, night bus, like kissing. God, that's so embarrassing, isn't it? Oh
Yeah.
well, it was
being fingered on a night bus is quite embarrassing. But this is the
but I was,
kissing.
I was in my early 20s.
As you do.
And anyway, he like slid his hands down the back of me pants and started fingering me bubble.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. I leaned forward a little bit to make it easier for him.
Yeah, that's so awkward.
Yeah.
Because
It
your
didn't.
bumhole
It
is
didn't
not
last
accessible.
long. It was only like, I think we've realised this.
3 stops.
This is a bit pointless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I got fingered on a night bus.
Oh my God, I've never heard that story from
No.
a man.
Fingered on a bus, and I sucked a dick on a train.
Did you?
Yeah. But that was a partner. That was someone I was in a relationship with.
I don't think that's what people were questioning.
Oh, right.
I think it was the train part.
No. Oh, yeah, but like, it's fine. You know.
Yeah.
Well, is it? No, it's not fine.
Was it on?
It was
it
years
on the
ago.
2 seats or the 4 seaters?
It
Did you have a table?
no, I would love to say we went in the bathroom, but I did. He whipped it out. Can I go to prison if I admit this on here? No, because I could say it's a lie for podcast effect.
No. It's like good people off on public transport.
Can you suck
criminal
a
offence.
dick on a train?
Yeah, I don't think, but it's fine. You can just say that it's a lie, but we all know what the background is.
Oh right, yeah, it's a lie.
I wouldn't say the company, so they cannot go to the police. and
Oh,
be
I
like,
don't
yeah,
know
get it.
what company it was.
Then
It
it's
was
fine.
bladdered.
Then you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that sober. It wasn't like on a planned trip away.
Yeah.
No, it was on a train.
I'd love if that's the thing that takes a certain opposite of north trains
Yeah, I
down.
Oh, I'll 100% let you know though it wasn't Northern Rail.
No.
I've got a bit of class. I wouldn't suck dick on a Northern Rail train. Ugh, disgusting. So yeah, have you what's the most public place you've done any dirty stuff?
I've never done it outside. Oh, I have in the car. But other than that, but we were like parked up at night.
Were the people outside looking in? Were you-
Yeah, they were all wearing these masks.
Yeah.
It was a bit mad, actually. No, I used to live in Bath, and there's a dogging site around there. So coming back from gigs quite
you
often.
did not live in Bath. When
Oh, I went to uni there.
did you?
Yeah, I went to uni in Bath, and then I started
Never
doing comedy
knew.
in my final year. So when
But I knew you when you was at uni. Maybe I just didn't ask. Yeah.
that's all right. And then, so I remember when I was driving back from gigs, and also I was seeing someone that lived in Bath. I had a girlfriend in Bath, and when I was driving back from gigs, I would quite regularly drive past all
Yeah.
the doggers because we just happened to be up at the same time, and it was so funny to just go. These people clearly all know each other and just shagging in public all the
Yeah.
time. I bet there is a thrill to it, but I bet it goes quite quickly.
It's not a thrill I'd want now. No.
No.
Even so, God, I keep bringing it up, but like, because I'm having sex now. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I'm getting bummed at the moment. Not right now.
I
At the
love
moment.
how visibly happy you are.
I love it, but I've not had full sex in a full year,
Yeah,
so that's a long time.
that is a long time.
And
yeah,
I've realised that I need it, and if things don't work out with this guy, I can't do another year of not doing sex. 'cause
Yeah.
it means a lot to me.
but you're contorted in a way.
Yeah,
Like you're just so excited.
I just love getting bummed. But
I think that's just the title of this podcast.
yeah, I
of this
just love
episode.
getting bummed.
I just love getting bummed.
But anyway, so he lives across the road from like a park.
Yeah.
And was like, doing stuff on his flat, and even then was like, oh, should we go to the bedroom just because like you feel a bit weird.
Yeah.
So even with the curtains open, it's a bit. Now I'm a bit like, ooh. But a couple of years ago, I didn't give a fuck. Finger me on a night bus. I don't give a shit.
You're such a changed man.
I am
You're
a
so
changed
cultured
man.
now.
I am cultured, smarter, wiser,
Well dressed,
well dressed.
richer.
Yeah, I've got more money now. Yeah,
You're on the up.
Yeah, I'm on the up.
I
I'm
like it.
smashing it.
Yeah,
Getting-
you're smashing it, and
Yeah.
and they're
So,
smashing it by the
Got
sounds of
money
things.
in the bank, and I'm getting bummed.
Yeah,
That's a good life.
it is money in the bank.
I've not got that much money in the bank actually, because we're paying for Edinburgh.
Oh,
But if it weren't for that, I'd have
yeah.
some money in the bank.
So how have dates been?
Good. We went. We've done some fun stuff. We went rock climbing.
Oh, how was that?
Good. He does it anyway, and it's so weird. Do you know when like, have you ever dated someone sport it, and then you watch them do their sport, and you're like, oh, it's so sexy watching it. But normally it's like rugby or football.
Yeah.
I was watching him be really good at rock climbing. Like, oh god, just look how much. He's got really good finger grip. I was like, oh, look at him stretch. He's so stretched.
It can't work for. But it is. Can it work for all sports? Like if someone was really good at bowls,
Yeah.
would you watch them? And go, oh, look how fucking.
Well, we
look
went.
How close he made that.
We
ball go
went.
for the other ball.
We went to a driving range,
Yeah.
and he absolutely thrashed me at golf. at this driving range, and that was
Yeah.
quite sexy. And golf's not a sexy sport,
Not, I would say, at all.
but because I'm really competitive, and so is he. I got quite angry. Literally, I was pissed off. Like 20 minutes that I lost, and he was rubbing it in my face, and that just it turns you on. That doesn't
Yeah.
it?
So he took you rock climbing and to a golf driving range.
I arranged a driving range.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was thinking axe throwing. They do axe throwing round the corner from here, actually.
Love axe
and
throwing.
I've been to it twice. But I've been twice with guys I've been on dates with, but I feel like I always demasculate them because I thrash them. Each time I've been, I've won, and we've played against other people and I've won. But I think it's because when I was younger, my granddad taught me how to throw a throwing knife.
Where did you grow up again?
In Manchester.
Oh, makes
it's just
total
that-
sense.
Yeah, just
makes
that.
total sense.
But my granddad, because he had a bayonet sword, do you know one of those swords that they used to put on the end of rifles?
Yeah.
And me and my cousin would stab the wall, and there was his bedroom wall as well. So his wallpaper had little diamonds on it, and he used to just let us stab the wall. We'd do like target practice, and he taught us how to like stab and twist and release the blade so you wouldn't get as much blood. I know, isn't that crazy?
I
But-
am stunned.
I know. I don't know why he taught us all this, but anyway, he did. But then also, yeah, we would practice with the throwing knife in the garden, which is so funny.
Yeah.
And I remember him once going on the park near his house and we was throwing a throwing knife. I'm like, God, imagine like seeing like a little kid throwing a knife and his granddad being like, no, not good enough again. And it's just like,
Chatting with Cherubs.
was it in Barcelona?
No, in Barcelona. This was in Bristol. It was very much. It was someone that just fancy long at a distance for a little while. We went for just a
Me.
you.
Yes.
This is just a big elaborate thing.
I know that you've been in love with me for years, Morgan.
Ever since we did the Chortle Student Comedy Awards again.
2016.
Yeah, I've waited 6 years.
Who is it?
Uh,
Oh, no, I'm not allowed to know.
No,
Can I
allowed to-
know later?
Yeah, you can know later. Yeah.
Is it someone I know?
No,
Okay.
no, and it wasn't a proper date. It was just like anyway. We went for drinks. We were going to a music festival later that day. For context, earlier that day I'd been to the gym. You know, you got to get your pump on before you're about to meet up with someone.
Yeah.
So I had taken some pre-workout, only done arms, and then gone on this date. Anywho, so we were having a drink, and there's no other way of putting it. I went to the toilet. While at the urinal, I went, I'm going to fart. I always fart. I farted, and I just plain out shat myself
Where? In the bar?
in the bar, yeah. And because I instantly I went, I'll fart. And I just went, why do I so feel my boxers? Why do I feel contact with my boxers? I went, oh no. The pre-workout, I always have dodgy ones after a pre-workout, but I've shat myself on this date. So
What do you mean a pre-workout? Is
it's
it?
like the super
The
caffeinated.
milkshake?
No, they're like super caffeinated liquid. So it's just pure caffeine. So which opens me up like a tap anyway. I should have known. I didn't think. So then the place didn't have a bin. And I was like, oh god, fuck! I've worked in bars as well where people have just left. shit
Yeah.
with it, and I just went, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'll put it in the bin somewhere. So I shove it in my pocket.
Shove what? The shit?
The boxes, yeah.
Oh,
in
so
my
you
pocket.
took the boxes off?
I took the boxes off. I went into the cube. I took the box off. And, there's no bin. I don't want to leave it in the cistern. I don't want to do it. So I'll put it. There's a bin outside. I'll put it in the bin outside. But also, we were going to a music festival, and I was wearing really short rugby shorts. And it was only then I realised I'm a commando. I've got nothing on. I kept on popping out on the side. And I was like, oh, I can't flash this person on the first date. So
You could have just said, can I pop back to mine? I need a quick shower.
I could have done that, but then I don't know. They would have disappeared. I don't know. But so then I took off my sock on my left foot, and I just put myself into that sock. So then I put my bits and bobs into the sock.
Do you know what I would have done?
What would you have done?
I would have said, can you wait here 15 minutes? I just need to rush to my house because my housemate's locked himself out. Gone in, 5 minute shower, wash me crack. back out.
That's a really smart thing to do.
That's what I would have done.
Have you done this before?
I've shit my pants. I can tell you. We'll get to yours and then I'll do mine.
But there's nothing more than mine. So then I've got my bits and bobs in a sock. I've got a shitty boxes in my pocket.
So you pulled your sock out and put it on your balls?
Yeah.
I'm really not understanding any of your thought pattern here.
Well, I wanted to cover myself without popping out, so I put my genitalia into my
Yeah,
sock.
but that's not gonna. That's just gonna mean. That's not gonna stop it from popping out. That's just gonna pop it. If I saw someone accidentally get the dick out, I'd be more concerned if there was a sock on it than if it was just.
Don't get me wrong. It was day drinking and I hadn't eaten. I think in my head I was like, "Oh, if anyone sees this, I'll say it's briefs," and then. But then they weren't where, when I left the toilet, they weren't where we were previously sat. They'd come a lot forward to the bar, so I wasn't able to go past the bin.
Yeah.
So then we were now, rather than being outside in the beer garden, we were now at the bar just outside the toilet.
And you had shit in your pocket.
I had shit in my pocket.
Morgan.
I didn't do it on purpose. I had
This is-
shit in my pocket. I had my balls in the sock. And then obviously I didn't have I was wearing new trainers and I was just getting this massive blister on my foot. And we were there for another hour and a half.
Did no one go?
No, it was not. It was a tiny amount that came out. It wasn't.
Right.
When I say I wasn't soiled, I was
All right, okay.
like you said earlier, having gravy on your top. It was pretty much just that.
All right.
You know, but it was enough to call for it to take these off.
Yeah.
So I had to do a whole day with shit in my pockets, my balls in the sock, and getting a blister on my foot.
That's sexy. How was he a second date?
I think there might be a second date.
Really? You must have some game if you could bag yourself a second date when you've got fabric with shit in it in your pocket and you've got a sock on your dick and you still manage to get yourself a second date.
Thank you.
That was good. Yeah, that's a good date.
Thank you. It
Yeah.
was.
I have a really bad. I really badly pooed my pants. I want to clarify that I don't think this would happen now because I take the fibre supplements most days.
Yeah.
So my poos are pretty good.
Yeah.
Something to brag about. Something for the
Go
boys. Listen up, boys. I shit like a trooper. And no, but they're good. They're firm. They come out quick.
Wicked.
Ready for the douching, because I don't know if I've mentioned this. I'm getting bummed. I love to get bummed. Right, anyway, it's not about me getting bummed.
I love them.
So about 4 years ago, I was doing the Nottingham Glee.
Yeah.
And I was emceeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
And for those people who don't know, it's the Glees are like pretty prestigious comedy clubs.
Yes, yes.
And I was only 2 or 3 years in, and I was hosting, and it's quite early. That's quite early to be hosting a big comedy club on a weekend.
Yeah.
And I hadn't really done much emceeing, so I was like, oh, balls. And 2 of the people on the lineup were known for being really good MCs. It was Mick Ferry and Gerard Christmas.
So, phenomenal MCs.
Yeah, so I was really nervous, and I had an off stomach all weekend, basically. And then the gigs went fine. I did all right. Obviously now, that wouldn't faze me. I MC'd the Glees and stuff. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But because it was like 4 years ago, I was so nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And my stomach was, not doing great. And then on the Sunday, I thought, do you know what? I've done well. I've done all right. I'm going to treat myself. And I don't eat meat, do I? So I was like, I'm going to treat myself to a full English breakfast with meat. And I was like, I'm going to have meat. Anyway.
Side note, that is my favourite meal. That is my favourite. A full English.
Oh, really?
Is my favourite meal.
Mine's cheese and onion pie and mash.
Oh. And the more bog standard and cheap the a full English breakfast, the better.
Oh,
for
really?
me.
Like proper shit cafe?
Proper shit
That is
cafe.
better. I hate when they try and fancy it up. Like when someone tries to charge you £6 for a sausage roll.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck clean off.
Yeah, look, we go to a cafe, they go, we only accept cash. You go, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And you just go, I know you've just deep fried everything has been in the
Yeah.
same basket and you've pulled it
Yeah.
out. You just go, oh, yeah.
So I had a fry up, and then I'm walking from the hotel to the train station, and it's like a 5-minute walk, and I poo my pants. Full on. And
How did you know? Did you expect it? Did you feel the grumblings?
No, I was just walking, and a fart came out, and then it just exploded.
Yeah.
And shat everywhere. And then, luckily, I was away for the weekend working, so I had my suitcase with me. And I was like, right, I'll get changed in the toilet. And then I was walking to the toilet, walking to the train station, and a homeless man came up to me and asked me for money. And I was like, oh, no, sorry, I can't. And I would never be rude to like a homeless person.
No.
However, in my defense, I was covered in shit. So then this homeless person asked me again, and I said, no, I've told you, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I've got to go, I'm busy. And I like stormed off.
Yeah.
And I was like proper mincing. And then,
I get mincing's great for keeping shit in place, isn't it?
And then got to, and luckily I have baby wipes and stuff with me in my gig bag anyway. Not because I shit my pants often, but because I have the Andrex wipes. Because, like, little side note, I don't think a lot of people wipe the bum enough. I don't think paper's enough. I like the Andrex wipes. I wipe with the Andrex and then I dry it up. And then also, because we travel a lot and we use public bathrooms, I always use an Andrex wipe and wipe down the toilet seat before I use it. Yeah. Anyway, I had them in my bag. So then I like full on used a full packet and just like cleaned myself up. And I threw my jeans away. I had other jeans in my bag because I had a suitcase with me, didn't I?
Just imagine you just walking out in different boxes, nothing
No,
else.
just naked. I threw my jeans away and then threw my boxers away and put them in like a bag and put it in the bin in Nottingham train station, which is awful. I feel so bad, but like I couldn't carry him with me. And then
where else were you going to put
them?
them?
Then I was like, I remember being so full of emotion, and then I phoned my mum when I was on the train. Didn't even really fucking care about people being around me. I was on a carriage full of people, and I was like, I've just shit my pants. And I like told my mum like I shit my pants, and my mum was like laughing on the phone.
It's the call every mum.
But I was crying because I shit my pants.
Chatting with Cherubs.
Okay, cool. Now it's time for the begging, where we just need to beg you to please subscribe to this show on any podcasting app that you guys use. Or if you guys are, please watch us on YouTube as well. And please subscribe there. It would mean the world to us.
And share it with friends and family. This isn't a gay people podcast or just queer people.
Yeah.
Straight people are welcome as well, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you have got a very camp gay friend, I think they'll love this.
Oh, I do as well. I think they will.
Everyone needs to know my message about bumming.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know I'm getting bummed.
It's a unique message.
Tell people Josh is getting bummed. Do you want to hear about it? And this is the podcast, and we talk about bumming. We don't just talk about bumming.
We talk about bumming more than I think we intend to.
Well, yeah, because I've not been bummed in ages, so I'm just speaking about bumming all the time. I'm speaking about it on stage a lot. I need to stop.
Yeah, that's all right. So it's bumming season, guys. Oh, no, it's Pride Month.
Yeah.
So please do recommend the podcast to anyone you think that might enjoy it. And if you have got any homophobes in your family, recommend it to them. They'll fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It's a real good fun way of getting to them. But other than that, please like and subscribe us on anywhere you can.
Tell everyone it's good.
Tell everyone it's good. Yeah, rate us as well. But other than that, that's the end of episode 6. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Goodbye.